Well, what will the summer bring for Derrick Rose? For now, he is still a New York Knick, and the Knicks are in Cleveland at Quicken Loans. That's our game on TNT, the first of a doubleheader, and that comes up at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And right now, we want to welcome in from Quicken Loans Arena, part of the TNT crew, working the sidelines, is our Kristen Ledlow. So, Kristen, first off, the buzz for the Cavs on maybe making another roster move. Yes, you too can be a Cavalier.
Well, not you exactly,
well, no,
Vince,
but, you know.
nor I, but there is a 15th roster spot available. We just talked to Coach Ty Lue minutes ago, and he said that they are planning to fill that 15th spot. Days ago, Larry Sanders came in and worked out for the team. He said that he looked unbelievable. He said he's a freakish athlete. He's in excellent shape, was blocking shots. His wingspan is unreal. Talked very highly about Larry Sanders' workout. Of course, we also saw that Darren Williams was waived, and he would be now available at least as of Saturday. And that is another player that they're going to be actively looking at as well. Ty Lue spoke very highly also about D. Will's work ethic, his size. He said he's a 6'3" guard. You can switch him 1 to 4 on defense. He said he works really well out of the pick and roll. He can knock down the shot and thinks he could be a great addition as well, Vince.
Yeah, well, how about if we talk about the D. Will on the roster already, Derrick Williams, and why he was so well received and why he has played so well in that Cleveland system. They seem to like him a lot. I know LeBron does.
Yeah, and it's funny, we were talking about not just Derrick, but that entire draft and how many guys were actually in it. Amon Shumpert and DeAndre Liggins as well, who we've been told is going to get more of a shot along with Kay Felder in these next coming weeks, especially with both LeBron James and Kyrie Irving going to be resting throughout the month of March, going to be more limited in their minutes and more limited in their gameplay, especially on back-to-backs. So he's talked about, he being Ty Lue, has talked about giving those guys an added shot.
Yeah, Kristen, it's interesting as Cleveland has played so well after a bad January now here in February, and because of that, do they feel, even as constituted, that they're really in good shape to defend the title? What's the thought process there?
They do, and one of the things that Ty Lue said just minutes ago is that he really, really loves this team. He loves this team as is, but he said right now it's tough to really get an assessment of where they are because they haven't been healthy. He said we've got to get our all-star forward back in Kevin Love. We've also got to get Kyle Korver better acclimated to this system, and we've got to get our shooting guard J.R. Smith back as well. This is a guy that was the starting shooting guard in back-to-back finals, and of course did what he did in the NBA finals and their championship run back in June. So that was one of the things that Ty Lue really stressed, was just getting back and getting healthy. He said that's going to be a key to really assessing where this team is at. But right now he's loving their team, and he said, you know, for those who were surprised about the Cavaliers being relatively quiet on the trade deadline day, they need to remember that Kyle Korver pickup was a huge one, and that getting J.R. Smith back is going to be like an added acquisition as well.
Well, Kristen, we understand that Charles Oakley is in the building tonight. Cleveland native Charles Oakley, the pride of John Hay High School, will be at the Q this evening. So are you just going to tell him, hey, do whatever you want? You know, relax, make yourself at home? What?
I'm losing you a little bit because they are running announcement testing here in the arena, but I believe you said Charles Oakley,
yes.
And yes, you are correct in that he is going to be in the building. He reportedly was invited by the Cavaliers GM David Griffin and will be sitting on his row of seats just 2 rows up, so I'm sure that's a guy that we'll all have our eye on, Vince.
We will. Oak, back in Cleveland. Always good to see him back in his
Always
hometown.
Good to see you, Vince. Thank you so much. I'll enjoy Cleveland for you.
All right. Thank you very much, Kristen. Say hi to all my relatives. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.